Welcome to the 5 on this Memorial Day. We hope you're having a great holiday weekend. On this day, we honor Americans who have died serving our country. And to our living veterans and those currently in the armed forces, we salute you, we thank you, and we pray for you as well. We're very excited about today's show because we're going to do something a little different. It's graduation-themed edition, our advice for the class of 2016 and more. But first, some valuable tips for grads this year from these commencement speakers.
Engage in the tireless pursuit of finding common ground, because not only will you be happier, you will be incredibly more successful. That's where you'll find your reward.
Do not hide your faith and your beliefs under a bushel basket, especially in this world that seems to have gone mad with political correctness.
If you know what you're capable of, if you're always prepared and you keep things in perspective, then life has a way of turning a no into yes.
Every stumble is not a fall, and every fall does not mean failure. Being human means you will make mistakes.
I hope that you live your life, each precious day of it, with joy and meaning. And when the challenges come, I hope you remember that deep within you is the ability to learn and grow.
All right, we're going to take it around the table here. Greg, let me start with you. That was some very lofty advice, and I'm assuming that you can keep that going.
Okay, none at all. I have 4.
Okay.
Okay, move to a place where you can find a combination of 2 factors, job prospects plus affordability. All these people keep moving to New York. They move into a closet with 12 people, one who's usually a psychopath who steals your underwear and your food. Move to a place where you can actually live a good life and save some money. Reject all identity politics in every way, shape, or form. No one wants to have a whining loser baby working for them. Don't overinflate your background either. That's also part of the identity. Don't do drugs yet. Achievement must arrive before reward. It goes for all indulgences, drugs, booze, womanizing, manizing. Save that until you're successful.
You've given that last one up.
And lastly, this is the most important thing. If you want to get rich, figure out what robots can't do, and then do that. I have this idea. Create organic businesses, but not about like kale or food, human beings. You know, advertise that humans will do things for you, because in about 10 years, that's going to be a delicacy. Yes.
I love that this is like a common theme, that this automation, the AI is going to take over the world, which I don't disagree with you. I just disagree in your time frame. I think the 10 years could be maybe 500 years.
Oh, no, no, no.
No, it's coming.
It's a recursive
oh, no. Now you've done it.
I would go maybe between 10 and 50.
For a range
All
of
right.
things.
All right.
Why don't we go to your advice?
All right, so above all, you graduate, you have to be, whatever job you get, you have to be the hardest worker in the office. Just make sure you're working harder than the next guy or gal. And follow your dream. America is like the vat of opportunity. It's unending opportunity. Just keep following your dream. Even if you don't necessarily have a job, that is your dream. So you got to work at Starbucks or the Gap. You do that, but always do whatever makes you happy. If you like photography, if you like music, if you like blogging, if whatever, you like creating apps, you like video games, just continue to do that and find the opportunity so that when you move jobs, maybe one door opens and you say, hey, look, this is something that I can get into, and it'll take you towards your dream. And above all, my mom told me this on her final words: never quit. Never quit.
That's good advice. How about you, Ebony?
Yeah, I'm going to pick up where E left off with the mother advice. I got this one from my mother. She's a shot, straight, no chaser type of lady. She talked about distinguishing between a dream and a goal. Dreams, we all have them. You know, commencement speakers talk about them, and they're fantastic. But when you put a timeline to your dream, now you've got a goal. And she was very, very adamant about that. Something else I want to offer, make sure you try to get the room on your side. And I don't care if you're working at the Gap, I don't care if you're working at Goldman Sachs. There's going to be a room of people making decisions about you and your future and your trajectory. And just make sure you're a good person, that you speak to the person that holds the door for you in the morning, that you speak to the person that prints the copies, that you make sure everybody in your environment feels important and respected, so that when those decisions are made, the room is on your side.
What if you're the guy that makes the copies or holds the door in the morning?
You know what? That goes a long way. No, and I've been that person getting coffee, absolutely. And I was treating everybody with respect the whole way and listening. You can learn a lot by doing that job.
You can also do stuff to people's coffee.
That's true.
Like put cream and sugar in it, right?
Yes,
Greg?
exactly.
Yes.
Way to save that.
Save it. Now, KG, you have written a whole book about it.
Yes, I have, making the case. So, I think it's really important to develop that self-esteem and self-confidence early on, to believe in yourself. No bad things.
I'm against self-esteem, but go ahead.
Well, when you find some, let me know. So, there's
I
a
don't
robot
want
for that.
Self-esteem
There's
is a hindrance to success.
I don't think so. I think you have to believe in yourself, and if you do, you'll be authentic, you'll be genuine, you'll be able to make your case compellingly to someone that you need a job from, or you need to partner with, or you need advice or mentoring, any of these things.
Highest self-esteem is among criminals.
Okay, no.
It's true.
No, you're getting into the DSM-5 access to where you live and frolic. Yeah, there's a lot of problems.
How did you
there.
know?
I know, right? So what I think you need to do is, yes, find something you're passionate about that you love. So even if it's a job, yeah, you're making copies, you're doing whatever. Like my job in the delicatessen, I absolutely loved it. It was something that I enjoyed because I love sandwiches, I love salami, I love all of these, hard salami, all above. And so it was very good for me to be in that environment because it was something I felt like I knew a lot about, even though I was an entry-level person. And then you build from there, and then you build a resume. So you're not someone who graduates from college that doesn't have the experience or the internship. Don't be afraid to work for free.
Yeah.
Say yes.
However,
it's great to have jobs.
You also have to put a limit on how far you will go in terms of working for free. You don't want to end up, there's a lot. That's how the blogs start. How the Huffington Post had everybody like me writing for free.
Okay,
You've got to put a limit.
At a certain point, but develop a skill set and put yourself so that you're, marketable out there, that you're somebody who's desirable in the marketplace, that people want to hire, to bring into the organization, that has good energy, that's appreciative to have a job. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that wish that they could work. Look at the coal miners.
All right.
And bring value to the table. I was just going to say, piggyback off of that, working for free, 100% KG, I agree. But make sure that you're cultivating value in what you do. So that way they have incentive to pay you, because now you're going to take your skills and go somewhere else.
I have a couple. I'm into routine. I think that when you're first starting out, it's really good to have a couple things that you do every day, or that you do at least. You have a routine like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I would put exercise on the list. Reading, choose something that you like to read. Choose if it's half an hour if you can spare, or have some sort of an app on your phone. So if you have a commute, you actually can spend it reading. Also, personal notes to family and friends. I'm a huge fan of it. You could do it by email, I guess, if you want, but if you really want to make a mark, do the hard copy. And the other thing I think is important for this class is don't worry your young lives away. These young people seem so worried.
Do you wish you had that advice and that you followed it? Yeah.
I worried all the time.
We were worriers.
But you know where the worry comes from? That you're not getting there fast enough. If you put a lot of pressure on yourself, it's like why am I not already making this amount of money, or why am I not here on this ladder? But there's also a new worry. Social networks. There's one thing we haven't touched on, which is kids these days have the option of ruining their lives before their lives even start by doing something on Twitter or Facebook, just anything, taking a picture.
Yeah, but you know what's going on now, too, is people are getting numb to it. So all this stuff is, all these pictures, all these videos that are out, Michael Phelps smoking pot.
Yeah, but it ruined it. He's a mess now.
Yeah, but he's coming back. He's going to be another Olympian again. He's going to win more gold medals. I'm not condoning, I'm simply saying where we grew up going, oh, my God, if that ever got out, we would be in trouble. Or this. How many times have we said, the hackers, but now it's like so much stuff.
People kind of,
I think the world is getting immune to that. Yeah.
I actually was going to bring that up. Just recently, the government said that it would start checking social media when they were doing background checks.
I've done it. When look at hiring, I look at people. I just put them right into Google, and if there's something crazy going on, I go, I'm hiring you.
And that works the other way. That if you are applying for a job, you Google that company.
Yeah.
So I guess everybody has to understand.
And that's not that new, Dana, because when I applied for my first law firm job, which wasn't, it's kind of a while back, almost 10 years now, they told me, they said, yeah, we went on your Facebook page, we did this, we did that, because you're now you're a brand ambassador for a lot of these companies, and whether it's a firm, whether it's the DA's office, whether it's, whatever finance firm, you are brand ambassador, and so therefore they want to make sure you're brand appropriate. It's real.
No, it is true.
One more little piece. Find something you're passionate about. I mean, if you're passionate about your hobby, your work, great, even better, but whatever, just be passionate about something.
What if it's sleep?
Well, even that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Volunteer to sleep lab.
So work at Sleepy's. But they also have the best mattresses.
Do they? I don't think so.
Oh, I sleep like an angel on one.
There's a lot of great ways to continue learning as well. Like you can actually learn to do all sorts of stuff on YouTube. If you want to learn how to build a robot.
Yes.
For example.
Learn how to play guitar.
Could do that.
Just from YouTube.
Yeah, you can
Think
do
about
that.
all those guitar instructors that are out of work because everybody goes on YouTube and they just can learn all the chords.
No one will need to play the guitar either.
That's true.
These robots will just
Robots.
be playing guitar
Yes.
and making music.
In like 5 years.
Well, isn't Guitar Hero? Isn't that you just like learn? You just play by
Yeah, just hit it.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Can I say, Greg,
yes.
at what point do you get to say kids these days, or what age do you have? You get to say that?
I'm saying it right now. Kids these
are
days,
you?
I mean, my goodness. Yeah.
Yes.
I would.
And I'm referring to 35-year-olds.